What's good, YouTube? It's Down One Falcons in here, back with another video. Welcome to one in a few series in Falcons Talk, where I talk all Atlanta Falcons and their offseason moves and what to look forward to in the future. In this episode, we'll be talking about the 2023 NFL Draft picks. Before we move on, please make sure you like the video, share it with your friends, or any Falcons fans out there, and subscribe to the channel so that you do not miss any episodes coming up. With that being said, let's get started. So with the 8th pick, the Falcons have taken Bijan Robinson, the running back out of Texas. So initially, I was not happy with this pick. I wanted the Falcons to get defensive line. I wanted either Nolan Smith, or if we were going to draft Bijan, we could have traded back, acquired a few more picks, and then drafted him. Or Jalen Carter. I also wanted Jalen Carter, but knowing what he has been through with the off-the-field issues, it probably was not the best idea to get him. Also, Christian Gonzalez, the defensive back out of Oregon, that was a guy I wanted on the Falcons as well. I'm not sure why they didn't draft him, but oh well. I'm not the general manager. If Terry Fontenot thought that Bijan was the best pick, so be it. And it honestly makes a lot more sense now. You know, with the running back being a very fragile position, you never know what could happen in the NFL. Injuries are going to happen. You got to stock up on every position, no matter what. So drafting Bijan Robinson makes a ton of sense now. Now, we just got news, or it's been a while now, Bijan Robinson will wear number 7. Initially, that was worn by Michael Vick and Younghoe Koo. And when Falcon fans saw this, many people were upset with it, and many people were okay with it. Many people wanted, number 7 to be retired for Michael Vick. But honestly, it should not necessarily be that retired. It shouldn't really be retired, because Michael Vick did not do really a lot for us. Yes, he was one of the greatest mobile quarterbacks in NFL history. He is the most mobile quarterback to ever step in the league. Just like Lamar Jackson, he's really good. But he didn't win us a Super Bowl. If he was able to beat Steve McNabb, Philadelphia Eagles in 2004 in that NFC Championship, we could have retired his jersey. Now, of course, he may be saying, well, Matt Ryan didn't take us to the Super Bowl. Well, Matt Ryan, although he didn't take us to the Super Bowl, he broke so many records, and he has donated so much to the city of Atlanta. That's just something to think about. He put his blood and sweat into this team, but it's just us who failed him. We didn't give him that much protection. We didn't give him that many receivers. We didn't coach him right. The coaching failed him in that Super Bowl. It's not Matt Ryan who was at fault. It was the coaching. The coaches make the decisions. The quarterback has to make the audible. That's just something you have to remember. Now, of course, what about Julio? Should he have his number retired? No. Why? Because he did the city dirty. When he said he wanted out of Atlanta, I don't know how to say this. Our faith for him just faded away. He went from Hooli Goat Jones to Hooli Ghost Jones. He is never welcome back here in Atlanta. So with the next pick 38, the Falcons have taken Matthew Bergeron, the guard out of Syracuse. So the Falcons have traded up from pick 41, I believe, and they gave away their 4th round pick, which was the 110th pick, to the Indianapolis Colts, and they took him. This was another pick I was not happy with at first. I wanted to get defense again, specifically Keon White, the defensive end for Georgia, or they could have gone Rashee Rice from SMU or Jonathan Mingo or any other wide receiver in the 2nd round. But after some time, it makes a lot of sense now why they took Bergeron. The Falcons are giving Desmond Ridder everything he needs to succeed in the league and for this team. And if he doesn't pan out, which of course I pray does not happen, we'll be taking another first-round pick on offense. This time it will be a quarterback. Now, who will the quarterback be? I don't know. Could be Caleb Williams, which is highly probably unlikely because he'll be going first overall. Or it could be Drake May from UNC. But we'll see. For the 75th pick, the Falcons took Zach Harrison, the defensive end out of Ohio State. I like this pick. We needed a pass rusher. We got a pass rusher. And I know that his stat line isn't pretty. I know his production was not the best at Ohio State. But if you look at his tape, he had a lot of flashes there, here and then. You know, he had 3.5 sacks, lots of tackles, lots of fumbles as well, I believe. But at the end of the day, Ryan Nielsen is going to coach him up and help him become a great defensive star alongside Grady Jarrett and Calais Campbell. For his rookie year, don't expect too much from him. I anticipate him on getting at least 2.5 sacks. I think that's a safe stat line for him for his rookie year. Moving on with pick 113, the Falcons took Clark Phillips III, the defensive back out of Utah. Another good pickup by the Falcons. And although he is short, he is 5'9", he makes up for it with his athletic ability. In his career, he has had 10 interceptions, and 6 of them were touchdowns. Let that sink in for a minute. 10 interceptions, 6 were touchdowns. That's unbelievable. He will fit really well in this cornerback room with A.J. Terrell and Jeff Okudah. And he also paired up with Drake London once in a matchup not last season, but in 2021, he matched up with Drake London at USC. So it's another good pickup by the Falcons. So with the 224th pick, the Falcons took DeMarco Hellams, the defensive back or the safety out of Alabama. It's not too shabby of a pickup. This is a real good pick. He's a hard-hitting safety from Alabama. You haven't drafted Bama players in a while time, but whatever, doesn't matter. DeMarco Hellams will pair very well with Jesse Bates in that safety room with also Richie Grant and Jalen Hawkins, and I can't wait to see what he has to do. He probably won't be a day one starter, but you could see him in rotational situations. On 3rd and 4th down situations, you could see him there. And with the 225th pick, the Atlanta Falcons have drafted Jovaughn Gwyn, the guard out of South Carolina. So, just like Matthew Bergeron, the Falcons are adding more pass protection for Desmond Ridder. They're giving him everything he needs in order to succeed. And now that we have done that, it's time for Desmond Ridder to show us whether he is the guy or not. I believe in him, but now he has to get on the field and show us who he truly is. Good luck, Desmond Ridder. We're all behind you, but you gotta show us that you are the guy. And to conclude, I don't have that much to say. Falcons had a really good draft season. Not the best, but it was good. It was decent. They picked up a lot of good players. I do wish, however, they drafted a wide receiver, but I think we could address that via free agency or a trade. But nonetheless, the Falcons get a B+ in this draft class. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.